You have like the most diverse taste in music out of anyone I've read about or talked to and stuff like that. Like it's really like from Love to Joy Division to Chief Keef, you know. And I think that's like really comes across in your music. Do you think going to these places and seeing where these artists come from give you a new insight to the music that they make at all? Like going to England and seeing like, oh, this is Manchester. This is why Ian Curtis was so monotonous in his approach.
In some sense, yeah, but in some sense, no. Because I don't think a person can go to Detroit and be like, oh, this is why Danny Brown do what he do. You know, so you know, it's like me being here. It ain't like I'm like, oh, I'm in Toronto. This is what Drake do. You know, I didn't think that. I didn't even think about Drake being here. You know, but I don't know. I think in some sense, I just more so I would want to see the actual shit. Like me being home sometime, if I get like, I don't even tell people this, but I'm gonna tell you guys. But when I get like too messed up and I get too crazy, because I was born and raised literally like 5 minutes from Motown. So I can just go in there, pay $20 and walk around and just get inspired, you know? So I walk around the Motown studios and just look at Temptation pictures and, you know? So it's to the point where they know me kind of like, but they don't know I'm Danny Brown, but they know I'm a guy that always, I'll pop up every now and then, you know? So I'll go to the Motown studios and I don't know, just walk around there, or even somewhere like I go to like United Sounds and just hang around because I knew every Parliament album was recorded there.
Do you think you're a product of Detroit that way? Because you're mentioning like you're from like the most musical city in America in a lot of ways. Like people think of Detroit now, especially in Canada, differently. But it is like, you know, you got Motown, you got funk, you got like the Stooges,
White Stripes,
you got White Stripes,
Dirt Bombs,
yeah, like
you know,
Eminem, yourself. You got like, a lot of different stuff.
It's a wide range. Wyan Atkins. It's just a wide range of music. But I credit that to just being so much of a desolate place. You know, so a lot of people escape. I mean, you know, right now, like for me, the escape was the internet, but probably for them, the escape was the TV or, you know, the radio or something like that. So I think as us being from Detroit, like we just don't get caught up in, like we hear this stuff from everywhere else and we want to be just as good or better than that. And we have enough time because we're not like, you live somewhere like LA, there's so much to do. New York, there's so much to do. Like in Detroit, it's just pretty much like hang out with your friends and chill in your crib and like, you know. Maybe go to a bar, like, you know, but it's not too much to do.
And also there's a lot of intermixing of different people from different scenes.
Like
that's
a lot more
than other cities.
That's true too, because there's nothing else to do. So if anything is cracking, like me being, you know, just getting out of high school and stuff like that, and the White Stripes have a show, I know that show's gonna be packed like crazy. And I might not necessarily been into the White Stripe music at that time, but I was, you know. But I'm just saying, there's a couple people that probably just from the hip hop scene just know, because we would probably play the same venues during the rap night, you know? So you're gonna go to the venue, that's cracking, that's your spot, you know?